Good morning and Happy New Year to my 8 subscribers. We've got rain, a broken truck, and a transmission oil cooler. Step 1, coffee, check. Step 2, truck, into the disaster of my garage. Let's get it. Stand by while I swallow my pride and go get my fiance for help.
I'll push the back.
I'll show you how to push the back. Hop up in there, you steer. All right, when we left off, we cleaned all this up and found out there's 2 more, some kind of coolers down there. I don't know if you can see them in the low light. There's one right there, one right there, and here is the transmission oil cooler I got. It's just a universal. It was a kit. Comes with the little plastic things that stick through here, through the radiator and zip together. I think I'm gonna put it somewhere over here. I got a big one because I'd rather go overkill than not enough. And also I decided that I was gonna mount it here instead of in front of the AC condenser. So I think this will do plenty for me. I'm pretty sure it was fairly large for my application, and I believe that's a good spot. However, I need to see somehow if I have enough room to run the rubber line from the existing lines here. There's one right here, that silver one, and then down below there's another one. I need to make sure I can run the line around the outside here. Need to get a light down in there and see. There's a little bit of space in there, but we will find out. All right, I apologize for the flash from this light. It seems like it's doing some kind of weird LED thing on there. What I'm kind of noticing is with the cooler, if I mount it on the radiator, I run into the issue of this wall right here from the edge of the radiator being in line with these. So I'm thinking I will mount it on the back of the AC condenser because it puts them right in line with that rubber flap right here. This is just like a rubber air dam. I should be able to squeeze line through there, and it puts it right in line with the inlet and outlet of the AC condenser. So I'm gonna test and see if I can get the soft line through there. If I can do that, that's how I'm gonna run it. These lines have some play in them. I should be able to just kind of knock it over a little bit to get around there. I could go down and mess with the bend on that a little bit, but I don't want to risk kinking it. But yeah, let's mess around with the soft line. Might need to go under. Of course, there's water. Thank you, Rain. Oh yeah, we got all kinds of oil down here still. All right, here are the lines. They go up. I'm sorry, these ones go this way and travel upward. We need to get between here on the side. So we go over here while I lay in the water. Am I that much of an idiot?
Sir. Yes, sir. Right indeed. Here indeed. Yes, I am, sir.
These are inlet and outlet from the transmission. One of them goes here to an oil cooler right here, which the line is actually loose but not leaking. Out of the cooler and over here and into The radiator cooler? I don't know. I've done no research on any of this. I have no idea. However, there's a good gap right here to run some lines up, but I don't want to tamper with the stock lines really. I'd like to connect to them where they connect. I don't want to cut them. I don't want to run into having to replace those. I want to use what's there and just add the cooler. That's it. I can see clearly all the way up there. All right, let's get out of this water. Let's see what we can do from up here. I would almost have to remove the coolant overflow tank to get my hands in there, or at least maybe the air filter. Stand by. Let me do some brainstorming. All right, Dad duty called. Got that handled. They're off to shopping. Oh, cold coffee. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's get back to where we left off. We were bending things in hopes that it works and doesn't fail. I guess we'll keep going. I didn't want to go that much. Oh, that's bending the tool. That's awesome. Side. Let's take this other side off. Oh yeah. Let's see. Okay, let's get that last little clippy deal on there. Are you trying to leave me? What happened to my moral support? Come on, man. The birds. Go get them. Go get them. Go get them. Some guard dog you are. All right, not too bad, not too bad. That's pretty solid. I don't know how long these little plastic deals are gonna last, but if they fail, we will know. That's for sure. Let's get them snugged up. All right, I guess it's time to run some line. Let's see what we need here. This is my all-time favorite knife. SRM 9201-PB. Really good knife. All right, let's not forget hose clamps before we get too busy here. Oh, I already lost one in the coolant. You know what? We need to do the bottom first, because if we do that right now, we're not going to be able to get that through. Go a little extra length on there. Okay, then the leftover is longer case we screwed that up.
All right, let's keep dumping this down his throat. Okay, we've got movement. Truck goes backwards, forwards. It's idling better. I got the non-slip put in there. And it's not leaking. It's not leaking anything. Super stoked on that. So I'm gonna keep checking the fluid level because it's purging air through the system still. So I've been pulling the dipstick and wiping it. Yeah, as soon as I see no level change, we'll take this thing out for a drive and hope we don't get stranded. Okay, let's check that level again real quick. Same spot. Yep, that's consistent. It's right there. Let's take it around again. So far, I don't want to jinx anything, but we're doing pretty good. When the truck wasn't moving in the garage, after I started, I should have known or thought better about it, but I got kind of nervous when the truck wasn't moving. And I should have figured that, you know, there's a lot of air in the system, especially with adding a brand new cooler with absolutely no fluid in it. I could have tried to fill that up and, you know, help it purge. I'm not sure if that would have actually made a difference or not, but it might have, you know. But instead of just up the street, we're gonna go up, down, a little bit of around, and we'll see what happens. But now the additive's in there. It's got 4 quarts of fresh oil. We will see how it does go into work and everything here pretty soon. We'll go ahead and check the fluid level again just because I hit some higher RPMs. We'll see if anything changed. Connections look good. Nothing's dripping. How's the coolant? We'll check that later. It's probably fine. The temp gauge in the truck is good. So. Okay, it's kind of low now. Definitely gonna need to get another quart. But I can do that tomorrow. Although something failed and we haven't put the beauty cover back on yet, I'm extremely happy with how we came out on top. So far, through testing, big success.
Great success.
Otherwise, I'm not complaining about anything. I don't mind working on this truck. I don't mind trying to fix it and keep it going. I don't care that it's dirty in there. It's an old truck. This was bought for me by my grandpa, who's no longer with us, and my only goal is to just keep it going. That's it. That's gonna be it for this one. I don't know what's coming next. I don't know if this thing's gonna break again. See you in the next one.